Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It feels like absolutely ages since I've last done a proper video because the last couple of videos were to do with the competition. So yeah, it just feels like a while since I've done like a proper sort of detailing video or general shop update or something like that. But as you can tell from the title, in this series of videos, because there's going to be a few sort of parts to this playlist as such, I'm going to be trying to build like the ultimate detailing van. So as you can see behind me, I've got my detailing van here inside. I've had this for about 2 years. I got it 2 years ago when I was fully mobile. Sort of just got finance on it, had all the sign writing done, put like the gaiters on it to advertise with, and had all that sorted. And then obviously in the last year I've got the unit, so I've been doing sort of unit work and mobile work. And because of obviously it's a long wheelbase Vauxhall Vivaro, there's just so much space in the back. Especially now I've got the unit, so I've always been sort of moaning to friends and even customers about how big the van is. It can be a bit awkward sometimes, and I just find there's far too much space in there, and it's a lot of money to like with fuel and stuff to have this running around, just as like a detailing van really. It's not that much of an issue, but it's just one of them really. If you can save costs, then ideal. But I've been having a bit of a thought really. I've had a few campers come in and obviously the weather's been getting better. I've had a couple of ideas to sort of try and build the ultimate detailing van, sort of in my eyes. It might not be to everyone's taste, but I thought, do you know what, I've got the space, I don't need as much space as what I thought I did. So now I've got the unit. Obviously I keep quite a bit here at the unit anyway and only use what I need on mobile valeting jobs, and the work's a bit 50-50. So my ideas recently is like, I've been a bit bored of the sign writing, I've been bored of the van, I've completely lost interest in the van, completely lost interest in the sign writing. It's just a bit boring at the minute. Like I said, there's too much space in the back, so I've been like pulling my hair out about that really. But then I had the idea the other day, I could actually make something like this van. There's loads of space, I don't need as much space as what I do, so I could work from the back of the van and have, or build, like a bed, pull out drawers with like a cooker and stuff like that, and build it as like a sort of day camper on this half, and then a work section in that half, have the water tank generator and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, that'll actually be pretty sick. Spoke to my mate, spoke to the missus, and they actually thought it was a pretty cool idea. They know for a fact that I have all these ideas and come up with all these random things to do or random things to get, and some of them never pull through. And everyone's actually been pretty keen for this idea, so I thought, you know what, I'll do it. And it'll give me a perfect excuse to sort of film a series of YouTube videos on this as well. Detailing vans are crazy. Everyone's always loving the detailing setups and stuff. And at the minute, as much as I've got a detailing van, I haven't really got a detailing setup in there. It's all a bit of a mess. It's even bigger mess at the minute because it was raining literally just as we finished a job a couple of hours ago when we was at mobile, so we just chucked everything in the back. But there's no sort of proper setup, and I'd always love to get a proper detailing setup in the back. You know where everything is. I'm going to paint it all, going to get everything on wheels and stuff like that, and it's all going to be really smart. So what I was thinking of, like, building the back as like the coolest detailing setup, black it out, have all the same products, only use products from the shop from now on, and then just see where it goes. And then my plans are for this side, I'm dropping it over tonight to Luke at F&M Auto Care. They're going to be putting windows in over the next couple of days. So there's going to be a sliding window this side, fixed window that side. And then next week, I'm taking a week off. Good friend from school, Jed, who's a carpenter, he's going to section it off in the middle, build a bed, build a raised bed at the top, have some sort of pull-out drawers, well, like all for storage, and the cooker and stuff like that. So the idea and what I've got in my head is sick. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like, but it just depends how sort of practical it is when it comes down to actually doing it. But my plans for today are to take all the sign writing off because obviously the windows are going in. I'll show you in the van now actually, just so you can see what I've got to play with. It is an absolute mess. So this is my normal sort of detailing setup. I've got the water tank there. The generator's over in the back. It's pretty dark there at the minute. I've just got like everything everywhere. It's pretty empty at the minute because I've cleared a bit out, but yeah, there's just like so much space will go in the back. It's just an absolute mess at the minute. So like, look, it's just absolute crazy in here. So my plan is, where that wooden board is there, section it off in the middle, bring all the detailing stuff to the back, have the water tank this side, take away these shelves, take away this shelf here, have everything sort of nicely neated because all the brushes and that are a bit all over the place at the minute. And then obviously in the back here, so have a raised bed about sort of that high maybe. Obviously the windows, there'll be a massive window in there, so that's coming out. The plywood's coming out today, I'll take that out. And then yeah, so in the middle here, from about here onwards, that's where there's going to be a section. So we're going to have the back as the detailing van at the back, and then here will be sort of like a day camper type thing as well. So I'm actually really looking forward to it because as many of you know as well, I've got Lord, the French Bulldog. He's going to have his own little section in the back as well. So when he's out mobile with me, like, and it's too hot in the front of the van, he can just chill in the side of the van and it'll be absolutely fine for him. It'll be really nice in there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Jed's got an idea as well to build him like a specialist bed as well for when we are camping in it. He'll have his own bed in the back to be able to just chill in rather than just chilling in ours. So that is the plan with this van. So this first video will be me taking all the signwriting off, taking everything out the back, clearing it right out, taking the shelves out, and then just getting it ready for the work over the next couple of weeks. Like I say, so I'm dropping it over tonight to get the windows put in. So that's going to take sort of 2 days to do. So they're going to be sorting out over the next couple of days. And then next week I'm dropping it over to Jed, and he's going to just custom build everything, do all the sectioning off, build like the all the setup in the back, and do the bed as well. So that's going to be sick. And then what the plan is from there onwards, redesign all the signwriting, because that's got nothing about the shop on there. It's got nothing about window tinting on there. So change all the signwriting up. Obviously that's all coming off on the sides. I'm going to keep the back and the front on for the minute, just so it is a bit of advertisement. Maybe get some new wheels for it, repaint the calipers and something different. And then yeah, I'm just going to make it this, like the coolest, sickest detailing van. Maybe do something to the front. I don't want to chuck like too much money at it, because I'm never going to see that back. But I think it would be nice to see and show you all sort of what can be done with something like this, and how to make it quite practical at the same time. Because like I said, I've had loads of space and I've always been moaning about it, and it's just like dead space that I've never been able to use. So my plan tonight is take the signwriting off, we'll get all this stuff out the back, and then yeah, we'll just catch it from there. So yeah, let's start taking the signwriting off. So that's the signwriting off. Luckily, not much glue on there, so I won't be bothering getting the tar and glue remover out on the paint. But as you can see, it looks dead. I absolutely hate the way it looks at the minute. I do not like that in the slightest. Just looks like a typical work van. So the sooner I can crack on and get these windows in and get this next week over and done with, the better really, because I do not like the way it looks at the minute. It just looks like a proper builder's van. But next challenge, see what we can do with this inside. Gotta get everything from here outside, get all the shelving out, and then have it ready for when they've got it in tomorrow, and get it ready for Jed next week. So next job, get all this stuff out. Jesus, look at this madness. No ply on there, no hoover, no pressure washer, nothing. I'm just draining off the water at the minute because there's still a little bit of water left in this tank, and they are a nightmare to remove. Signwriting's off. Oh, it looks proper naked now. I need to hoover it all out in it. It absolutely stinks of stale water in it at the minute. But I've took all the wood off, took the shelving down, everything's out. I'm going to give it a good sweep through, make sure the screws are out and stuff, because there's just screws everywhere. And then yeah, let's get this all sorted. It looks absolutely mental seeing it completely empty. Obviously I haven't seen it this empty since I had the van, and that was like August 2018, something like that, 2017. So I'm going to quickly make sure all this water's out, get the tank out, get it all swept and ready for the boys tomorrow to sort out the windows, and then yeah, we'll just go from there. So I'm going to quickly get all this swept out, get the water tank out. You don't even want to see, look how messy the unit is. that is just ridiculous. I haven't seen it that messy for a while. Just had to unload everything into the back of the unit, and then hopefully there'll be enough room to get all this back in once it's all been sorted. So for now, let's get this van all cleaned up inside, get it ready for the lads tomorrow. Right, so that's all sorted. I haven't like properly cleaned it out. I've just took the water tank out, give it a quick sweep through. Because what I'm probably going to do is, probably take all this out once the windows are done, and then deeply clean it, paint all the floor with like a water protectant paint, and then yeah, but that's what it looks like. Complete empty van at the minute. It looks dead. I'll show you on the side as well. So obviously I've kept the sign writing on the back for now, just for advertisement. There's no sign writing on the side. Sliding windows going on this side and fixed on the other side. But at the minute, jeez, like there's just, hello, there's just nothing. So it'll be interesting to see. So like I said, I'm sectioning off this side in the middle there. That's having like a bed. Obviously the window's going up there, so the bed will be in level with that. Lord's gonna have his own little bed up here somewhere. The water tank's going over there. Boarding this off in the middle. It's all going to be detailing stuff that side, and we'll just see how it looks. I am actually really nervous now because I did put like I put the water tank in where it would be the generator and the shelving, just to see what it would be like, and it is really snug. Obviously more snug than what I'm used to, because I'm used to so much space. So I'm really interested to see what that's like when everything's in. I'm worried, a little bit worried to say the least, just because I think I'm going to end up with too much space in the camper section and not enough space in the detailing section. But yeah, it's one of them really. Just have to bite the bullet and just do it. It's going to be worthwhile. I think once it's all done, I think it's going to look really smart. Hopefully have more space than what I'm thinking at the minute, and then we'll just see what it looks like once it's all done. So this will be part one of this vlog. Obviously you see the van now, it's got no sign writing on, the windows aren't in. So part two will be showing you the windows once they're in, and then we'll get on to doing taking it over to Jed over in Clumpton, get him to all the bed and the storage stuff and the shelving and stuff like that, and then we'll see what it looks like from there. I'm going to try and get Luke and the people at F&M Auto Care to do like a time-lapse video showing you the fitting process of the window, just so I can use it in my next video in part two. So we'll get on to part two obviously once that's all done. I'm going to head and drop this over now. It's like 8 o'clock on sort of like Thursday evening. I'm going to get this dropped over to Luke, get them to work their magic. So part two will be going around the van once the windows are in, and then sending it over to Jed, and I'll hopefully do a few time lapses, woodwork, and that Jed will be doing, and showing you the process of what's going to be involved inside the van, and then we'll go from there. So yes, just obviously make sure you stay tuned for part two to see all the fitting process, and see what it looks like once the windows are in, and once the bed's in as well, or once all the storage unit and everything's back in. I'm looking forward to having everything back in, because at the minute my unit is looking like a mess. I'm just looking forward to seeing what it looks like as well. If anyone on here or knows anyone decent that can sort of design sign writing and stuff like that, then just hit me up, give me a shout, and I'll be more than happy to look into that, because obviously I'll be looking at getting the sign writing replaced all over the van, and then that will be sort of part three, part four. So this will be like a full part sort of series doing the van build. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like when it's all done, and I hope you are too. So obviously make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel to follow this process of the van build. Like this video if you've enjoyed it, and just turn your notifications on to obviously hear about the next video upload, when that will be. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope you're going to enjoy this 4-part series, and I'll see you guys and girls on the next one. Bye.